I'm standing in front of a vision from a future that hasn't happened yet. This isn't a real vehicle you can buy, and it's not something you'll see on the road today. What you're about to experience is a fictional concept built purely for imagination, storytelling, and the joy of exploring what future travel could feel like. And honestly, this one feels like it escaped from tomorrow. The first thing that hits me is the presence. This thing doesn't just sit on the road, it claims it. The body stretches long and wide like a modern expedition train riding high on a six-wheel layout that immediately tells you this was designed for extreme terrain. Snow, ice, gravel, mountain passes, nothing about this vehicle feels fragile. The shape is clean but aggressive. Flat surfaces blend into sharp angles, giving it a stealth-inspired look, almost military but refined. There's no excess decoration. Every line feels intentional, like it serves a purpose. What really brings it to life is the lighting. A glowing neon outline traces the edges of the body, wrapping around the front, sides, and wheel arches. It's subtle in daylight, but futuristic enough to feel alive, like the vehicle is quietly powered up, even when standing still. The headlights form a sharp horizontal visor across the front, giving it a calm but confident expression. The wheels are massive, 6 of them, each one framed by glowing circular light rings that reflect off the snow beneath. It looks like it's floating forward, even though you can see the tires digging into the icy road. Windows are narrow and tinted, placed strategically along the side, not oversized, not flashy. They feel protective, designed to keep the interior warm and secure while still offering panoramic views of the landscape. The roof is flat and functional, housing what looks like integrated storage modules and energy units seamlessly built into the silhouette. No clunky add-ons, everything flows as one complete design. This doesn't feel like a camper. It feels like a self-contained exploration vehicle built for long journeys beyond civilization. Stepping inside this concept feels like crossing a boundary between harsh wilderness and calm control. The interior is quiet, insulated, warm. The layout follows a linear flow, using the vehicle's long body to create separate zones without walls closing things off. Soft ambient lighting runs along the ceiling and floor edges, glowing in a cool blue tone that mirrors the exterior accents. Up front, the cockpit feels more like a command center than a driver's seat. A wide, curved digital dashboard wraps around the steering area, displaying navigation, terrain analysis, energy levels, and climate systems. Everything is touch-responsive, but designed to be simple. No clutter, no overload. Behind the cockpit, the living space opens up. On one side, there's a compact kitchen module built into the wall. Induction cooking surface, concealed storage, a fold-out prep counter, and a smart refrigeration unit designed for long-term travel. Everything tucks away when not in use, keeping the space open. Across from it, a modular seating area transforms depending on the moment. During the day, it's a lounge with panoramic side windows. At night, it folds down into a sleeping area large enough for 2 with integrated climate control and sound insulation. Further back, the washroom is compact but surprisingly refined. A closed-loop water system, minimalist sink, smart toilet, and a shower designed for efficiency, not luxury, but comfort that works anywhere. Storage is hidden everywhere, under floors, behind panels, even integrated into seating. This interior isn't about excess, it's about survival with style. This concept runs on a fictional clean energy hybrid system I like to call the Arctic Pulse Drive. At its core, it combines a high-capacity electric drivetrain with a compact hydrogen-assisted range extender. The goal isn't speed, it's endurance. Power output sits around 750 horsepower, distributed intelligently across all 6 wheels. Each wheel has its own motor control, allowing precise traction on snow, ice, or uneven terrain. Acceleration is smooth, almost silent. Instead of roaring, it glides forward with confidence. The system constantly adjusts torque based on surface conditions, making it feel planted even in extreme environments. Regenerative braking feeds energy back into the system, especially useful during long downhill mountain descents. Solar reactive panels integrated into the body assist with auxiliary power when conditions allow. This isn't about racing, it's about never feeling stranded. One of the most fascinating features is its adaptive terrain intelligence. The vehicle continuously reads road conditions, weather data, and elevation changes, adjusting suspension height, power distribution, and cabin insulation automatically. You don't see it working, you just feel safe. The suspension system allows each axle to move independently, keeping the body level even on uneven ground. Inside, you barely feel the chaos outside. Another standout feature is the night visibility enhancement system. Exterior sensors project enhanced outlines of the terrain onto the cockpit display, making night driving in snow or fog far less stressful. And then there's the insulation. This thing is built like a thermal cocoon, designed to keep heat in during freezing nights and reflect excess heat during summer travel. Every feature feels focused on one idea: go anywhere, stay comfortable, keep moving. This concept feels designed for future travelers who don't want destinations, they want journeys. I imagine using this for long winter expeditions through mountain passes where hotels don't exist and cell service disappears hours ago. You park beside a frozen lake, lights glowing softly against the snow, completely self-sufficient. In summer, it becomes a mobile base camp for hiking, photography, or off-grid living. Wake up surrounded by nature, cook meals inside while storms pass outside, then continue forward without ever needing a campsite. This vehicle could serve digital nomads who want isolation without discomfort, scientists traveling to remote regions, explorers who value silence over speed. It's not about escaping the world, it's about redefining how close you can live to it. This vehicle isn't real. It doesn't exist in any showroom, and it may never roll off a factory line. But concepts like this remind me why imagining the future is so powerful. If travel keeps evolving, if technology keeps shrinking, and if adventure remains human, something like this feels inevitable. And if this is where future journeys could go, I can't wait to see what's next.